This girl put a battery in my back, and so I'm here again. You know what I don't get? People who like have everything and they want to take from the people who don't got nothing. Okay, so I've been talking about this man, and I need to upload this on YouTube. But I've been talking about this man from 2023, and since I can't blow his phone up, and I don't want to do that no more. I had my time when I was upset, and I let him know that I was very upset that he did a witchcraft spell on me and all kind of stuff. So that's besides the point. This man is married with 2 kids and a light skinned wife, and lives in a gated community. Went to prom. I didn't go to prom. I grew up in foster care. I didn't have a family. Has a family. Has people that support him. He's out in the community. He's a basketball coach. All these things. Yet and still, he wanted to take my energy from me. In 2023, I was working at the Los Angeles. I was working at the Los Angeles Children and Family Services, and there was this man. His name starts with an S. And every day, for a year, almost every day, this man would never let me get any rest or peace. He would stare at me continuously, and I would tell him, at times I would be like, can you please stop staring at me? I wrote him a note. I told him I was praying for him. I told him before he left that he needed to get some help, but he did mental psychosis on me, and I ended up believing that I had all these feelings for him that I did not have. What it was I loved who I was. I loved the version of me that I saw in him. I loved the version of me that he reflected towards me, which is just myself. But I couldn't see it then. I hope that makes sense. But I don't know if anybody's listening. It doesn't matter, but I just need to tell my story because how do you have everything and for a whole year you try to siphon from me, like you try to take from me? A girl who grew up in foster care, didn't really have her family, didn't really have much. I cultivated everything I got. I built my stuff from the ground up. Nobody gave me nothing. And you have all the accolades, the family, the gated community, everything. I'm literally like out here just trying to get myself from the ground up, like, trusting in God. Been believing in God for this whole path. And yet and still you want to take from me. It's giving David and Bathsheba. Like, it's just like, why you want something that doesn't belong to you? Like, why did you? And then when I want to answer for what happened and why did you do that, because it took me a long time to heal from this, because this man literally traumatized me, like, and nobody would have believed me because of who he is. Nobody would believe me. Nobody would believe. So it's just like, you just look crazy saying something, like, but it's just like, all day today I've just been thinking, I'm like, you got a light-skinned wife, 2 kids, you live in a gated community, you had everything on paper, you look like the most, he on paper it's just like, oh, good Christian man with a family and 2 kids, like, but you sitting up there trying to siphon energy from this single black woman that don't want to be bothered with you. Who told you I'm not interested in having a friendship or talking to you, or we just work together? How come you just can't be okay with me just being like my peace? Like, he didn't want me to have no peace around him. Like, he wanted my life to revolve around him. A married man with 2 kids, with a light skinned wife, lived behind the gated community, had everything on paper in his community, basketball coach, everything. He got everything lined up for him. But he wanted to siphon me and make my world about him. And he already had everything, so why are you trying to take from me? I don't know why people do that. Why do people become predatory on people that they can't control, or they want their peace, or they want something from them because they believe, I guess, mama's boy or grew up behind the gates. He always got what he wanted, and for some reason, I was supposed to I was supposed to give him my attention. I was supposed to want him. And because I just stayed to myself, minding my business, you would think I was lying because I stayed to myself, mind my business. I didn't want nothing to do with him, and I just wanted to be myself with the people that I want. I'm a light. I'm a good time. I'm friendly. I like to talk and stuff like that. But with the people I know, not you. I don't know you like that, and he didn't like that. The man with the light skinned wife and 2 kids that lived behind the gated community, got everything, graduated, got all the accolades, got everything. And then there's me that just had to fight for everything I ever had. Didn't even have family, grew up in foster care, and still people are predatory. I don't know, I just thought I should share that.